with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, franchise sports, you know who it is. I don't need to say the rest. All right, one of the things, how long I've been on YouTube now, altogether, counting my other channel. I've been on YouTube making videos for about 5 years now, starting with my other channel, Franchise History TV, which I think may be coming to an end. At least that branding may be coming to an end. I might go in a different direction with that channel. But yeah, and I've probably been on this channel for about 2 years now. And one thing I learned about being on YouTube is something I can't say I didn't count on, but you tend to forget about, maybe because you don't think about it as much. Maybe at least I don't. But I have learned not to look at the comment section of my videos, because that would send your mind into a tizzy. Not necessarily break you, but make you agitated. And it's not the LeStan saying anything. The LeStan saying stuff is just funny to me after a while. They give me comedy and content. But it's not that. It's not the LeBron stuff. Like, it's the stuff, I guess you could say it's the LeBron stuff, but in this case, it's kind of not about LeBron. It's kind of about more of me being on the neck of JJ Redick and other things. It's like people like to put words in my mouth. And I see it in some of the comment section of some of the videos in the past few days. And I'm like, I didn't even say that. And we need to start having a serious discussion with this, because it's just weird. As much as I don't like talking about race, but some things just need to be called out. And I don't think people don't like stuff to be called out. And it's pertaining to a comment, an scatterbrain comment that was made. I want to say either it was the JJ Redick video with the thumbnail of him and Anthony Davis sinking on the Titanic with LeBron James watching it. It could have been the one where Pat Bev called out the media. It could have been the one about Pat Bev called out the media. And that one did very well. And I wasn't expected to do that well. But let me get straight to the point. There was I don't know who he was, but it was a guy trying to explain all the past details of Lakers LeBron, basically. All the grievances that we know about LeBron, that we already know. The grievances, the foolery, the tomfoolery, the shamefoolery, the goofballness that we already know, that I covered on this channel plenty of times. And so the guy commented and called a hissy fit because, oh, you spending too much time criticizing JJ Redick. I'm like, okay. How about we say this? Both JJ Redick and LeBron James both deserve to be criticized for what's going on with the Lakers. We already get that LeBron was the reason why JJ Redick's the coach. We get that. That's been explained on this channel and in other channels plenty of times. But it sounds like some of you guys out there probably saying the same skin color as me. Let me repeat that again. That probably share the same skin color as me and other brothers on this platform. They don't like us criticizing JJ Redick. They don't want to hear it. They mad about it. And this dude caught a hissy fit because I wasn't giving enough smoke to LeBron James. Any long-time subscriber who's been around this channel for the last 2 years or a year or a few months all know that LeBron James gets chimney-like smoke, gets fire, like a burning building worth of smoke his way. We all know that. We already get what LeBron James do. But some of you guys might know, if you were subscribed to the channel probably since the summertime, You guys know that we all predicted that the Lakers will fail under JJ Redick. And with this clown show that's going on with LeBron James, I already told you guys this was going to happen. Once they fail, I was going to clown them. But they don't want to hear me clowning JJ Redick. They want me to leave JJ Redick alone. Well, guess what? I ain't gonna do it. I had to speak in lame terms so people can get it. I'm not gonna do it. He deserves all the smoke for his condescending, can you call it snooty race? Well, I wouldn't say it's racist what he said about Doc Rivers, but for his condescending, yelling at the top of his lungs, looking like a damn idiot on ESPN on First Take about a year ago, trying to call like Doc Rivers. So guess what? JJ Redick got to take the same medicine. If you can't take the same medicine, then shut your ass up and don't say anything at all. That's usually what they say. That's usually the lesson you learn. If you ain't got nothing else to say, or nothing nice to say, or nothing else to say, really, don't say anything at all. Why is that a problem? And I don't understand why this car driving so slow. Jumps in front of me. Jump in front of me, then drive slow. That's the most idiotic, irritating thing somebody can do while driving. But anyways, back to JJ Redick. So, yeah, there's definitely they don't like saying this, they don't admit to this, but definitely, I can't turn a blind eye to it. There's definitely a racist tone to this, because now all of a sudden, it's okay to criticize Doc Rivers, Darvin Ham, people like Nick McMillan. We're going on the list of lines of black coaches. It's all right to criticize them, blast them on TV, yell at the top of your lungs. But when it's somebody that's the opposite color, a pale color, I can't do it no more. We're not allowed to do it. Why are you doing that? Why you keep criticizing JJ Redick? Because he fucking deserves it. Sorry for my language. But it just irritates me. It annoys me that I saw that comment. And people like to also play like they don't know them. They like to gaslight, be condescending, act like they don't know what I'm talking about. Act like, he don't deserve it. Why does he deserve it? I don't get that. But this has been going on with ESPN. And I put out ESPN because now I didn't want to say something. Well, everybody else has been calling out JJ Redick. Well, you know what? Where's ESPN? ESPN is the leading worldwide leader of sports, right? The last time I checked. They got more of a reach. They still have more of a reach, you think about it, than independent content creators on YouTube. So now everybody has this notion in their head that Doc Rivers is a terrible ass coach, even though he's won a ring and won over 1,000 games. We just want the same type of energy they gave to Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham to JJ Redick. But they're very quiet about JJ Redick on ESPN. I don't give a damn about no content creators on YouTube. I want the smoke from the big people. I want them to be fair about it. What is wrong with that? Huh? Then you gonna just sit here and tell me, be quiet, don't say anything about JJ Redick. What the fuck I am gonna say something about JJ Redick? If you don't like it or not, leave my damn channel alone and go away. You smooth for brains. Pardon that sound in the background, it's the freeway. I don't get y'all. But I do get y'all. I know where this is coming from. Because I do remember around this time last year, exactly around this time last year, maybe a couple weeks ago last year, that when there was allegations about, what's his name? Josh Giddey that came out. You remember those allegations, right? Yeah, we remember those allegations. With the supposedly teenage girl and all that. He's like 21, 22. Yeah, we remember that. Yeah. ESPN didn't want to talk about it. They was quiet. Malika Andrews, they had to force Malika Andrews to get out there. And when she said something about it, it was the most dull delivery I ever seen from her. But when it's Kyrie Irving, but when it's Ime Udoka, or anybody else that shares the same color, it's all out war. But when it's someone like Josh Giddey, nobody wants to say a damn thing. At all. Not at all. Just quiet like a church mouse at a funeral. So quiet, you can hear the crickets humping in the corner. It's so quiet. But when it's Kyrie Irving, someone like that, it's all out war on their name. They're the worst person in the world, even though Kyrie Irving just said, I don't agree with taking whatever that shot is. Or sending out a link for a movie at the time that no one absolutely gave a damn about. They didn't even know what the name of the movie was. Probably still never watched the movie. But since it was Kyrie Irving, it was all out war on his name. But Josh Giddey doing some weird PDF files type stuff, it's quiet, it's crickets. Von Miller, I'm going to bring on Von Miller. Von Miller with the girlfriend, whatever happened there, oh, they had a 20-minute discussion about Von Miller. Wasn't it ESPN the same people that made a 20-minute discussion about a guy bringing a vacuum cleaner? I laugh because that's how absurd it is. Just terrible, man. It's just terrible how the media is. It's just terrible. So, no. I'm not going to give up talking about JJ Redick. He deserves every ounce of the smoke that's going to continue to come his way. In the case of this team, continues to keep dropping and failing, which they will. They will. This guy is bragged about how good of an offensive mind he is. He wanted to talk about X's and O's, thinking he was the new thing since sliced bread. You have all these big time media sites coming out. He's saying he's the new Pat Riley. He's Socrates, Aristotle, Confucius, all mixed into one. But so far, I don't see none of that at all. But he's a first year coach. Well, guess what? Guess what? We were sold a bill of lies. You know, just like a certain guy from Akron said something about his son being better than half the league. But he comes out and lays an egg in Summer League, G League, preseason, regular season so far. Yeah, we do remember that, right? How he was running his mouth about his son, and then his son is half, now he's better than half. Yeah. See, we keep receipts around here. I don't know why your stands or whoever don't understand it. We keep receipts. We keep that same energy around here. And when it's time for things to be exposed, it will be exposed. So, yeah, if you want me to bash LeBron 24/7, yeah, I'll do it. But it ain't going to be all the time. Only when needed. Because this guy seemed to keep his mouth shut or stay out of the limelight or just don't know how to retire. You know? It's like you're 39 years old. You're struggling with your physical health, staying on the court. You know, most people who play in the NBA for almost 20-something years, they start thinking about retirement, or at least they already retired. They call it a career and realize they did all they can in their career and gave it all. But apparently this guy has not got the picture because he's in love with fame and wants to beat somebody who he's never ever gonna come close by or near. No matter what he does and what he do, he never will catch the ghost of number 23, the real number 23. So I just don't understand why he just don't retire and call it a career and just leave, for damn it. But anyways, yes, I have learned the lesson. Stay out of those comment sections because they would annoy you at all. I just find it funny though. Some of you guys know that I'm a Packer fan, right? And I made a video probably about a week ago almost now, saying what the Packers should do from here on out after the game against the Detroit Lions. The game they could have won, but also the game they had to fight a very disciplined backup Detroit Lions defense as well, and offense, of course, and also the refs. That's neither here or there. And the only thing I said the Packers need to do going into the next couple of games of the regular season to finish off strong, they must remain disciplined on offense and defense, cut down all the stupid ass penalties, and Matt LaFleur needs to call a better game plan at times, because sometimes he does things that puzzles me and many other Packer fans, like last night, running out of the shotgun, not going for it on 4th and 2 when you're well, somebody got into the accident and it was not me. Anyways, some people just don't know how to drive out here. But anyways, you're going for on 4th and 2 on like it's 4th and 2. Just go for it. Yes, the Seahawks defense, they can be great, but also at the same time, you got the better offense. Why are you gonna try and rush Josh Jacobs on 4th and 2 and shotgun? But anyways, after the game last night, somebody said I was putting clickbait posts of the Packers, of that video, and all sorts of other dumb stuff, saying I called the Packers, say the Packers suck, and all kinds of other stupid stuff, which I never said the Packers suck. I said they need to be disciplined and be more brutal out there when you play teams against like the Detroit Lions, Philadelphia Eagles, Minnesota Vikings, and such. You can't be soft if you want to win a Super Bowl. But that all of a sudden gets turned into hate, and I'm not a real Packers fan. So, yeah, I learned a lesson this past weekend. Stay out of the comment section. Now, let me get out of here off this freeway before I really get into an accident like that guy did behind me. Freaking idiots out here, man.